this idea of rituals is kind of interesting. Again, you mentioned cult. What's the role of ritual consumption of some of these substances, or just ritual practice of anything in the intellectual growth of particular groups of people or societies?
So again, I would say it is the centerpiece of ancient life, not just the mysteries of Dionysus, which we've only talked a bit about, but the mysteries of Eleusis were probably the most famous and longest lasting of these Greek mystery rites. And I mean, just to put it in simple terms, the best definition for a mystery religion, as the name implies, is something secret. Right, muo from the Greek means to shut the eyes or to shut the mouth, to keep quiet about this stuff. We're always teasing details from the archaeological and the literary record, and we're kind of just grabbing at these secrets. But Eleusis, which survives for like 2,000 years into the Christian period, from about 1500 BC to the 4th century AD, it's kind of this centerpiece of Greek life. Cicero, the great Roman statesman, calls what was happening at Eleusis the most exceptional and divine thing that Athens ever produced. So not democracy, the arts and sciences, or philosophy, but the vision that was encountered at Eleusis, perhaps through the ritual consumption of a potent psychedelic over hundreds and hundreds of years, thousands and thousands, if not millions of initiates, pilgrims, who would walk from Athens to Eleusis to encounter this vision. It seems to have been not just an important part of Greek life, but the thing that made life livable, such that as these mysteries are about to be exterminated by the newly Christianized Roman Empire, there's this passage in the ancient literature that talks about these, in the absence of these mysteries, life becomes unlivable. Abiotos.
Is there ways you can, you write about the mysteries of Eleusis, and is there ways you can convert that into words, why those are so important to them, more important than any other invention to them? Why is it such a source of meaning to life?
So from what we can reconstruct, they would make that pilgrimage 13 miles northwest of Athens to confront their mortality. Remember we were talking about homo naledi, and in South Africa, this recognition of self-mortality, the deliberate disposal of the dead. Plato talks about the real practice of philosophy being the death and dying process. So in some senses, you went to Eleusis to die and to experience a death before your death. We talked about this with Terence McKenna as well, and how the psychedelic state seems to share something in common with the near-death or out-of-body experiences or these ecstatic experiences, whether through wine or beer or otherwise. You went to Eleusis to die. And it was said that only those who had witnessed this vision, whatever vision was to be witnessed in Demeter's sanctuary, it essentially vouchsafed you the afterlife, that only those who went there became immortal. And Cicero says that at that point you essentially live with more joy and die with a better hope.